Assalamualaikum and greetings to the panels. My name is Muhammad Tariq bin Abdul Razak, and today I will present about my product with the title of mHealth Digital Evidence Taxonomy System (MDEX) and integration of digital evidence taxonomy with the knowledge sharing approach. These are my group members. For today's presentation, I will divide it into four parts, which is the first one is the introduction, secondly is the finding and discussion, thirdly is the conclusion, and fourthly and last but not least, the system demonstration. So for the introduction, in the IoT environment, there are a lot of the physical devices that are connected together to collect the physical data from the physical environment and transmit to the specific application through the internet. Therefore, it will give a great challenge to the digital forensic expert to acquire, preserve, and analyze the data, since in the IoT environment consists a lot of a different type of the physical device with the different data type and system architecture. Therefore, the knowledge sharing among digital forensic experts are required to establish in order to allow the expert to share the knowledge with the others, since specific expert consists a specific knowledge about the specific physical device. However, the lack collaboration between the digital forensic expert will lead to the increase the time and cost to conduct the investigation. Therefore, in this study, the Health Digital Evidence Taxonomy System (MDEX) is designed and developed as to demonstrate as proof of concept to demonstrate the digital evidence taxonomy, the integration of digital evidence taxonomy with the knowledge sharing approach by using the mHealth as a case study. For the problem statement, since we know in the IoT environment there are a lot of data generated, therefore it will give the challenge to the digital forensic expert to acquire, analyze, and preserve the data, digital evidence. However, the continuous growth of the IoT also enables the platform to the attacker to launch an illegal action to acquire as much as they can the data from the IoT environment. It has been proven by the previous incident. For example, MyFitnessPal has announced about the 150 million user data has been compromised. Other than that, PopUp has now about the 6 million user data has been compromised by the unauthorized user. With the limited well-established forensic tool and standard forensic procedure, it will give a great channel to the digital forensic expert to conduct the investigation. However, the new knowledge generated during the investigation are not explicitly recorded by the specific system. For the objective, firstly is to design and develop the MDEX as a proof of concept for the integration of digital evidence taxonomy with the knowledge sharing approach. Secondly is to evaluate the integration of digital evidence taxonomy with the knowledge sharing approach via the interview session. So for the finding and discussion, this one is a system architecture of the MDEX. Basically, the system can be used by the two users, which is normal user and the administrator. Normal user can access the system and request to add or update the data if necessary. Only the administrator has the privilege to approve, decline, and delete data from the system. It has been fulfilled my first objective. For the innovation product and project impact, the interview session has been conducted from the Malaysia country and from two different fields in the Malaysia. For example, the education and law enforcement. For example, the cybersecurity, MCMC, Center of Cybersecurity from the UKM. From the interview session, from the interview session, it can be concluded that the MDEX has all the digital forensic experts positively support that the MDEX able to help experts when conduct the investigation. Other than that, MDEX enable the awareness about the knowledge added, updated, and deleted by the other experts. Last but not least, experts able to identify possible type of the evidence to be acquired and type to use to conduct the investigation. So for the conclusion, based on my first objective, the MDEX has been designed and developed successfully. MDEX allow user to add, delete, and update or view the data about a specific application. Other than that, digital forensic expert also can access the MDEX anywhere and anytime with the internet connection. For my second objective, the result from the interview session has been concluded that the MDEX provide a guideline about the specific application. Other than that, the expert can get access to the system and search the related information. And last but not least, the MDEX also gives the opportunity to the digital forensic expert or community to enhance the existing approach of producer procedure to increase the finding of the GT.6 investigation. So this one is some of my reference during my study. Next, I will demonstrate the MDEX functionality. As you can see from here, this one is the interface of the MDEX. To access the system, the user need to insert their email and the password. Right now, I will insert the email for the normal user. So, when log in successfully to the system, the first thing the user can see is the total MHAT application. The name is on this one. This one is total MHAT application, and this one is the type of the digital evidence can be acquired for each MHAT application. The user also can show the specific MHAT application like this one. So we can know the device used, the tool can be used to acquire and analyze the data. And this one is a date perform experiment, which means which other expert has been conduct the investigation about this application. So this one is the example of the digital evidence can be acquired from the specific application. The user also can download the application, click the download and we show the Excel. And the Excel, this one is the example of the digital evidence can be acquired from the specific application. For example, it can be acquired the image captured by the user, the location, the date, and the version of the smartphone and the others. And the time, the GPS location, and so on. So, if the user cannot find the MHAT application, so the user also can request to add the new data. So you can click here to request the new data. Then the user need to fill out all the required information and also required to upload the file. Therefore, the other expert can download the file and view the data that can be required to the specific application. Then after that, the user can also show whether their request to add new data has been approved by the admin or not. For example, the Endo module running and working, the waiting approval. So which means the admin do not approve yet their data for the Endo module apps. So the user also can request to update data if they can modify the data. So they can request the modification, they click the button modification, then we can change the data according to our requirement. Okay. So right now I will access as the administrator. So administrator, so I log in as the administrator. Then for the administrator, he can know what the total application has been added to the system and the total number of the new requests or add taxonomy data and the total number of a new request to update taxonomy. So for example, we click the new request add taxonomy. So this one is the list of the request from the user to add a new data of the specific application. For example, we click here. So we can know all the data has been requested from the user and we can show all this one. Then if the administrator satisfied with the required information, they can click approve or do not approve. Okay. So for example, we click the update taxonomy data. Same also with the discuss new taxonomy data. The user, the administrator can approve, do not approve or view modification data. This one is view to show what data has been modified by the specific user. Okay. So you can know who has been made a change by the who and the administrator can approve or decline according to the requirement. So as we can see from here, this one, the administrator also can click the data and show all the specific data. Only the administrator has the privilege to delete the data and to edit directly data without being approved by the others. Which means the administrator has the highly privilege to delete and edit the data. So that's how my system or MDEX is functioning And then my MDEC is functioning that act as a proof of concept of the integration of digital evidence taxonomy with the knowledge sharing approach. So I think that's all from me for today's presentation. If the panel has a question or anything to ask, you can contact me by using the email, which means m.tariq@pmuedu.my or tariq1994@gmail.com, or you can contact me at this number 011-147-2629. I think that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.